This is Three Dog.
How can I help?
Hey, this is Stephen Ogg. I play Trevor Phillips in GTA. Just wanted to tell you that BTS, oh, it's good in my world, baby.
Another throwback, Stephen Ogg, voice of Trevor, GTA 5.
Classic.
We had him on the show a while ago.
Yes. That's where we got this.
That's where we got that. No, it was. I couldn't believe it. He came in, he said some terribly offensive things that couldn't make it to air.
Insanity.
But I think it's important that we look back on GTA because today is the 3-year anniversary, right? Of the
Saturday.
game. Saturday.
Yeah.
Sorry. Damn it. This show is ruined. So I want to talk more, Dave, about Grand Theft Auto. It's a game series that you love, that I love. We've wasted hundreds of hours in it. Which of them is your favorite?
5.
5, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I think 4 is my favorite. But did you know that the first GTA game was actually called Race and Chase?
No.
Players had to choose between either being a cop or a criminal, kind of like a cops and robbers things. Mm-hmm. But when Rockstar was making the game, they found out that the players really, really hated the actual game of Race and Chase, but they loved a tiny glitch that would have the cops ramming the vehicles off the road and crashing each other. And they thought that was funny. And then they thought, you know what? Maybe we should turn this into a crime simulator. Mm-hmm. And GTA was born. And since that time, we've had about 6-7 different games. Liberty City in New York, of course, San Andreas, based on San Francisco, Los Santos, Los Angeles, San Fierro, San Francisco as well, Vice City, the counterpart to Miami, and GTA 2 was not anywhere specific. If you look at the people that made GTA, we're going to go with Aaron Garbett, an art director at Rockstar North. He said that the real California doesn't always seem to be that far removed from fantasy. California feels like everything is sunny, the buildings, the people, the cars, the architecture, even the smog. It centers around the sunshine, yet there's poverty, violence, and a real underside to the city, but it's the sun that gets you first. So already we're getting a bit of a sense of what they're trying to go for here. It's the idea that there's a duality to our real life. There's what we see and the satire, the underbelly of what's really there. Now, we go to Dan Houser now, one of the creative minds, one of the leaders of Rockstar. He said, back in an interview, what we're trying to do is bring the world together that's cohesive. It's about Americana more than America. As the medium came to life and walked the streets, that's what we're trying to investigate. A player who mainly engages with the story and doesn't explore the world will still take up to 40 hours to complete all the missions in GTA 5. But there's a huge distinction from experience of a 90-minute movie. We're not taking narrative structures from films. They're creating something real. They're creating a world that has real people in it. Real people, like one of my best friends.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
GTA 4.
Brilliant.
Roman Bellic, one of your main foils in that game. So that is why these games are so entrancing. It creates a world that is a satirical representation of our own, but it has depth. You can watch hours of television, of radio, real stand-up routines. They're all pushed together to create this piece of realism. But when you start to watch those TV shows, you see that it's actually fake conservatism TV shows that kind of make you feel bad for your own conservatism. For a player, this is kind of the same sensation of playing GTA as it is walking into a room alone in D&D. All you do is think to yourself, you know, what can I do? What can I do next? And some of the great ways that GTA really pushed the boundary. Here are some of the things that you could do in GTA 5 that added to that level of depth. NPCs would film you if you're doing something attention-grabbing. NPCs would struggle with parallel parking. Radio signals will get lost when you drive through mountains. If you go swimming as one of the main characters, Michael, and then track the water indoors, your wife yells at you. In that vein, if you shoot Michael's house with rocket launchers, your wife will also yell at you and say, what the hell are you doing? If you drive, this one is one of the craziest ones, I think. You can't adjust your headlights if you're on the phone.
Makes sense.
because your hand is holding it. So all of these little things push together a sense of realism. But I think GTA, you really remember it because that realism is compounded with pure satire that makes us question the world we live in. That's why I remember the hills of Los Santos. That's why I remember the boroughs of Bohan. And that's also why I remember this next game coming up right after this break. VGS Talk Radio, AM 640.